Mhm. So there are 100 chickens and rabbits in the farm. In total, there are 320 legs. Okay. So boys and girls, can you tell me how many chickens are there and how many rabbits are there? Okay. So when we do this, we know the number of chicken, we just say is C, and number of rabbits, we just say ra. So it's altogether 100, right? And because each of the chicken has 2 legs, so it's 2 times C, and plus 4 times R equals 320, correct? So we have this equation, so can be easily calculated as, so how do we do this? I'm going to times 2, no, I'm going to times 4. So both left side and right side times 4. So we have 4C plus 4R equals 400, correct? And I'm going to minus these ones. So 4C minus 2C equals 2C, and 4R minus 4R equals no R, and 400 minus 320 equals 80. So C equals 40. So there are 40 chicken and 60 rabbits. Get it, everybody? Okay, so now everybody, we're going to do a very quick remind you thing. So let's take a look at this one. So there are 8 basketballs and 5 volleyballs cost $635, where 6 basketballs and 9 volleyballs cost $765. What is the cost of basketball and what is the cost of the volleyball? Okay, when you finished, please let me know.
Yes.
Okay, Joanna?
Almost. You write this down, buddy? Yeah.
So everybody, I am still didn't get no. Okay. Oh. Okay, so let's take a look at this one. So we have 8 basketball and 5 volleyball cost $635, right, Daniel? Okay, so Gordon, let's take a look. Oh, Daniel finished. So let's see. And we have 6 basketball plus 9 volleyball equals 765, correct? So boys and girls, how do we get this question right? In order to get those questions, you need to do what? You need to find, let's take a look at this one. 1 times 4. Huh? Gordon? 1 times 4, because if I times 4, this one became 4C, this one 4R. So 4R minus 4R, there's no R. Get it, Luciana? Okay, so the purpose is making one of the number the same to each other. Okay, so let's see. Easily enough, I can just times 9 and this one times 5. So this one became 45, this one became 45 as well, right? But everybody, when you times 9, the right side will be extremely big. Remember, teacher has told you, if you have calculated something really big, there's a big possibility that you cannot get the right answer. Correct, Gordon? Correct, Luciana? Okay, so we want to make it smaller. So let's take a look at this one. So 8 and 6. So, Ali, can you hear me? Oh, 又不行，还是不能听到。Okay, so Luciana, 8 and 6, how to make them the same? Times 3 and times 4. Correct? When we times 3 and times 4, that's easier. So it's 24B plus 15V equals 635 times 3. And 24B plus 36V equals 765 times 4. Correct? Okay, so everybody, can you immediately tell me 635 times 3 equals what? 5, 0, and 19, right? 1905. So this one equals what? Equals 0, 2, and 2, 3, 1. No. 765乘以4。Yeah, 3060. So what's next? So I'm going to minus them, okay? So 24B minus 24B, no B. 15B minus 36B equals negative 21B, right? And 1905 minus 3060 equals 5511. Okay, so negative. So both left side and right side are negative. We're going to positive it. So V equals 1155 divided by 21. So equals 5, 105, and 1055. So V equals $55. And basketball equals what? So you're going to put them back. Okay, so 8 basket plus V 5 times 55 equals 635. So 8 basket equals 635 minus 5 times 55 equals 275. So minus 275. So 8B equals 0, 6, and 3. So B equals $45. So volleyball is $55 and basketball is $45. Can you please get water? My room does. Yeah, of course you can get water. No problem.
My lead was here.
Okay, understand? So Daniel, good job. You get it right. Gordon, do you understand? Okay. Luciana 跑去拿水了。Daniel, 你是不是很热？
No, it's raining right now. I'm not in Beijing right now.
Where are you right now?
北戴河.
北戴河啊，你在北戴河呀？我也去过北戴河的。
Yeah.
So Ollie, can you hear me right now? Oh, finally. Good. Luciana, did you get your water? Gordon, can you hear me? So everybody is good, okay? So now let's take a look at this one, okay? So we're moving forward to the real questions, okay? Boys and girls, let's take a look at this one, okay? So we have shop A and the shop B, okay? So there are two shops. Altogether, we have 250 muffins together. Shop A sold 97 muffins and shop B sold 25 muffins. The number of muffins the two shops had left became the same. How many muffins did each store have at the very beginning? Okay, so the most important thing for this question is the two shops had left became the same muffins. Okay, so let's take a look at this one. Daniel, good job. You have finished. Check your answer. Make sure they're right. So let's take a look at this one. There are two ways of doing that, okay? So I'm going to do the method 1 and method 2, okay? So method 1, Gordon, I cannot see your face, okay? So shop A sold 97 muffins. That means shop A at the very beginning has that much. Okay. Yeah, 有点丑。
都只有一题，
So
哪个店不懂？
this is
两个店都卖了250个蛋糕。
this is shop B. Okay, so both of them having left the same, okay?
都卖了9个
Doing this way okay, so let's do that. So let's take a look at this one. So shop A and shop B left with the same amount of muffin, but shop A has sold, yeah, and let me use a different color. So shop A has sold a 97 and the shop B has sold a 25. Can I do that, Gordon? Okay, so this is shop A has sold 97 and this shop B has sold 25. So whatever they have left is the same. Okay, so can I just assume, Gordon, whatever left here is X? Can I do that? Okay, very good. Gordon has finished as well. So that means 2X plus 97 plus 25 should equals what? The total 250, right? So 2X equals 250 minus 122. So 2X equals 126. So X equals 63. 好，这个时候 a lot of students 就说啊，老师我做完了，等于 63. No, they want to ask how many muffins did each stop at very beginning. So it should be for the B is what? 63 plus 25 equals 88. Am I calculating right? Okay, 63 plus 90. Oh, 我是不是算错了? Yeah. 64. Yeah, sorry. 64. So it's 89 and 165. No. 89 and this is 7. Why I'm doing this? Okay, 161. Okay, so then I check my answer. 161 plus 89 equals 250. Yes, I'm right. Get it, everybody? Okay, so now I'm going to using another way of doing that. Okay, so Luciana and Gordon and Daniel maybe think why we're learning the second way. It's because when you are in the math contest, sometimes you go crazy. Okay, for instance, too hot, too cold, or too hungry, or too full, or whatever, there's maybe some part of your brain get blocked. Okay, so that is a moment. If you don't know how to do this way, there's always a second way to kick in and help you to do that. Okay, so shop A, we don't know how many muffins have, but I just say A, and the shop B has B. So everybody at the beginning, shop A and shop B had 250 muffins together, correct? And after shop A sold 97 and shop B sold 25, the number of muffins the two shops left has become the same. So that means A minus 97 equals B minus 25. Correct, everybody? That's the same thing, right? So on the other hand, B equals A minus 97 plus 25, right? So this 25, move it there. So B equals A minus 72. On the other hand, for this equation, we can have B equals 250 minus A. So we can have these two equations equals the same thing because B equals 250 minus A. B also equals A minus 72. So 250 minus A equals A minus 72. So we're putting them together. 2A equals 322. A equals 161. And B equals 250 minus 161 equals 89. So we have the same thing. Okay, both of the way is workable. It's right for each of the questions. Okay, so boys and girls, let's take a look at next one. Okay, so next one is a little bit hard. So don't be scared. Okay, so we're gonna read the question carefully, then do the question. Bottle A contains 10% syrup. Bottle B contains 30% syrup. When two bottles of syrup are mixed together, the syrup content is 25% and total volume is 500 milliliters. How much syrup is in each bottle at first? 아, 이러다 심해야다. 이거 미미 먼저 있다. 아유,刚刚一直给你干什么？呀。So this question is a little bit hard, okay? Do you need I give you a little bit hint? Okay, so let's take a look at this one. So do you know how much water does bottle A and bottle B have at the very beginning. So this is something that the sum, you don't know how much does bottle A have, and you don't know how much B you have. You only know that bottle A contains 10% syrup and bottle B contains 30% syrup, right? So the question asks you, how much syrup is each bottle at first? So you need to know how much water does each bottle contains at the very beginning. Because if bottle A has 100 milliliter, then they have 10 milliliter of syrup. If bottle A has 200 milliliter of water, the thing in the bottle, that means he has 20% of milliliter. Understand, everybody? Okay, so the number of syrup each bottle have is actually based on how much volume does each water have, okay? So let's take a look at this one. So Daniel has given me the answer. I'm not sure if he's right or not. So I'm going to strongly suggest everybody to think about one thing, okay? So when we're doing age problem, you know how many years older your mom is older than you, it's going to be keep the same, right, Luciana? Okay, your mom is 30 years older than you. No matter how old you are 60 years old, your mom is going to be 90 years old. So no matter you're 1 year old, your mom is going to be 31. So this is something that will never change. So for some question like that, this is a very popular syrup question, okay? So which, for one thing, it's never going to change if the sum of syrup is never changed. Get it? So let's take a look at this one. We have 500 milliliter total. That means A plus B total have 500 milliliter. Correct, everybody? Because the water is not changed. The volume is never changed. Okay? And they say the syrup content is 20%. So we know the total syrup is what? Is 500 times 25%, which is 125 milliliter. On the other hand, Daniel, if your total is 125 milliliter, that means you're close to the right answer. Correct? Okay, so now let's take a look at this one, okay? So I can just say the volume of bottle A is A, and the volume of bottle B is B. So the syrup of bottle A is what? Is 10% A plus 30% B should equals to 125. Correct, everybody? Correct? Okay, so we have one equation. And the second equation is what? Is A plus B equals 500, right? Because the total volume is never changed. So I changed to this one. I'm going to times 10 for both left side and right side. So we have, this is 0.18 times 10 equals A plus 3B equals 1,250. So minus it, A minus A equals no A, 3B minus B equals 2B, and equals 750. So B equals 375. Okay, so A equals 500 minus 375 equals 125. Okay, a lot of students, when they're doing here, they think, okay, I'm done. But the question is asking you how much syrup in each bottle first. So A is 125 milliliter. You need to times 10% equals 12.5 milliliter. Okay, so B equals 375 times 30% equals so 375.0.3, so 5221125, 112.5 milliliter. So that's why if you plus these together equals 125 syrup. Okay, get it? So Danielle, I think it's a sum calculation problem, right? Is it some calculation problem or your equation is wrong to me?
I think the equation is wrong.
The equation is wrong. Okay, so did you get it right now?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Gordon, do you understand? Okay, very good. Ali, do you understand? Okay, so let's take a look at number 3. Okay, so number 3 is a Sam walks to school at a speed of 80. He returned at a speed of 60. What is his average speed of the whole trip? Okay, so this question we have practiced a lot of times already. I hope nobody get it wrong this time. Okay, Gordon has finished. Gordon, 我跟你说啊，这个题目已经做了很多次了啊，来，屁股打2下啊，屁股打2下。So I have told you so many times when we're doing those questions, it's obviously not 80 plus 60 and divided by 2. Because the average speed equals what? We have learned this one. Average speed equals total distance divided by total time, correct? 啊，很多小朋友又忘了，对不对？ So what is the total distance? We don't even know the total distance, but we can just assume that because 80 and 60. So I just said from school to home is what? 240 meters. Why? Because 240 can divide by 80 and 60 at the same time. So that means Sam walked to school using 3 minutes and back to home 4 minutes. Correct, everybody? So the total distance is 480 divided by 3 plus 4 equals 480 divided by 7. Yes, so it's not a whole number. So it's 4, so 480 divided by 7, 6, 7, 42, so 60. 7, 8, 56, so 4. So it's 68 and 4/7 meters per minute. That is the average speed. Yeah, I know, Gordon, very close to 70, but it's not 70. Understand, everybody? Okay, so this is something we have mentioned. Daniel, 老师有没有跟你说过？有没有说过？说过的，对不对？ So total distance divided by total time equals average speed. 有没有说过？
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that it was a whole number, not like a fraction.
Yeah, but who said so? 对不对？谁说一定是的，对不对？ Okay, so let's take a look at the next one. There is 3-digit number ABC. The 10-digit is larger than the 100-digit by 5. The 1-digit is smaller than the 10-digit by 2. Half of the sum of the 3 digits is the same as the 10th digit. What is ABC? Okay, everybody take a look. Okay, so let's take a look at this one, okay? This one's not bad, right? So we have a 3-digit number. A, B, and C. Okay, so 10-digit, obviously we're talking about B, is larger than 100-digit by 5. So B minus A equals 5, correct? The 1-digit we're talking about C is smaller than the 10-digit by 2. So B minus C equals 2. Half the sum of the 3-digit is the same as the 10-digit. So A plus B plus C divided by 2 equals B. Correct? So everybody, we have 3 equations and find out A, B, C. So very easy. B equals 5 plus A. B equals 2 plus C. And B also equals A plus C. Correct, everybody? Okay, so we can have the equation. So B plus A, 5 plus A equals 2 plus C. So A equals C minus 3. And here we can have this one is 2 plus C equals A plus C. So A equals 2. So if A equals 2, so C equals 5. So if C equals 5 and B equals 7. So it's 2, 7, 5. Correct? Okay, so this question is pretty easy, right? Okay, so we're going to take a look at number 5, okay? So number 5 is it's not an algebra question. Instead, it's a geometry questions. So let's take a look at that one. In the square, area of 1 equals area of 2. Area 4 is twice as area 3. The total area of 1, 2, 3 is 8. The total area of 1, 3, 4 is 12. Find the total area of 1, 2, 3, and 4. This question is different, okay? Okay, so everybody, let's take a look at this one, okay? So let's take a look at how do we do this one. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, right? We know 1 and 2 are equals to each other. So Daniel, can I just name this one, sorry. Can I name this one A and this one is also A? Can I do that? Okay, And we know area 1, 2, 3 together equals 8. So on the other hand, 3 equals 8 minus 2a. Correct, everybody? Because this total area of the triangle is 8. And these two are the same. And this one is 8 minus 2a. Correct, everybody? Okay, so now let's see. Because we know 3 and 4 is twice the relationship. So if I say 3 is b, then 4 is 2b, correct? Okay, so now we have what? We have b equals 8 minus 2a, right? And also we have another one is 8 plus b plus 2b equals 12. Correct? Okay, so now we have b equals 8 minus 2a and 3b equals 12 minus a. So we can just do times 3 at the same time. So 24 and 68. So we have 24 minus 6a equals 12 minus a. So 5a equals 12. So a equals 2.4 centimeters squared. So b equals what? b equals 8 minus 2 times 2.4 equals 8 minus 4.8 equals 3.2 centimeters squared. Luciana, do you understand? 不许玩手啊，不许玩手，手不好玩，是不是？ Ali, understand? Ali? Gordon? And Daniel? Okay, so let's just move forward, okay? So let's take a look at this one. So we're moving forward to the practice, okay? So find the values, of x, y, and z. We know 2x plus 6y plus 2z equals 60, and x, y, z, the relationship is 1 to 2 to 3. Okay, so how to do this question, everybody? 3 minutes, and your turn.
Kirby, we're only doing number 1, right?
Yeah, but if you have time, you can do number 2 as well. If you already finished number 1.
Okay.
Okay, I have received Ali's answer, Gordon's answer, and unfortunately, you two are not the same. And I also received Daniel's answer, and three of you, none of you are the same. So that means either one of you get it right, or all of you get it right, wrong. Okay, so let's see how it goes. Okay, so Luciana, let me ask you, okay? So x to y to z equals 1 to 2 to 3. What does it mean? That means which one is the smallest, which one is the biggest? Can you tell me?
X is smallest, Z is big.
Very good. So if I think x is a, can I say y is 2a and z is 3a? Can I say that? Okay, very good. So now let's move forward. Okay, so if x equals 2a, so 2x, x is a, so 2x equals 2a, correct? Y equals 2a and 6y equals 12a, correct? And if z is 3a and 2z equals what? 6a. Okay, so everybody, we have 20a equals 60. So a equals what? A equals 3. So that's why x equals 3 and y equals 6 and z equals 9. Congratulations, Gordon. Get it right. Very good. Okay, so the one who's making mistakes, I think you forgot to divide it by 2, 6, and 2. Correct, Ollie and Daniel? Correct? Okay, so now let's move forward to the number 2. A plus C plus E divided by 3 equals 40, and A plus B plus D divided by 3 equals 28, and B plus C plus D plus E divided by 3 equals 33. And I don't want the rest of them, I just want A. I'm not sure they're a whole number or not. Why this face? You don't have to worry about is a whole number or not, but you following the right way of doing that. When the method is right.
他在很用力的睡觉。
Okay, so everybody, let's take a look at this one, okay? So usually we have 3 equations, but we have 5 variables. It almost sounds like impossible to find out, right? But everybody, first of all, let me ask you a very simple question. I think I have told you, all of you before that, is when you have the fraction, Daniel, I try to get rid of the fraction, right? So I have a plus c plus e equals 120, and a plus b plus d equals 84. And we have b plus c plus d plus e equals 99. Does everybody understand so far? You're clear. Okay, very good. So now I'm going to think about it. For the equation 1, we have CEA. And for equation 2, we have BDA. But for the equation C, we have BCDE. So if you take a look at this one, we have B here, C here, D here, and E here. So the thing I'm going to do is I'm going to plus these two together. So equals A plus C plus E plus A plus B plus D equals 120 plus 84, correct? Luciana? So the answer is 204 equals 2A plus B plus C plus D plus E. Everybody, do you know this part? Yes, this part equals 99. So 2a equals 204 minus 99 equals 105. So a equals what? 52.5. Good job, Ollie. Very good. Get it, everybody? So that's why I say a lot of you doing question too quick. So we need to analyze it and see what's in common and what's the weird part, and we can find out the answer very quickly, okay? So the sum of 11 consecutive numbers is 187. Find the sum of the next 15 consecutive numbers. What does consecutive mean? Continuous, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is consecutive number. So the sum of 11 consecutive numbers, 187. Remember when I said it's odd, Daniel, do you still remember when the number of the number is odd? What did you do immediately? Okay, so let's take a look at this one. So Daniel, I think I have told you, okay? So think about it. When three numbers are consecutive, 3, 5, sorry, 3, 4, 5. If you plus them together, you're gonna know that the sum will be what? 12. Okay, if you divide it by the number, it's exactly the middle number gonna show up. Remember, I told you before, right? So 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6, or 9 plus 10 plus 11 plus 12 plus 13, 14, and 15. It doesn't matter. If you plus all of them, as long as the number of the numbers is odd, the middle numbers always equals the average. Do you still remember, everybody? Okay, so that means if you're using 187 divided by 11 equals what? Equals 17. So that means 17 is the middle number. So I just do 18, 19, 20, 21, and 22. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. sorry, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so the last number is 22. So what is the next 15 numbers? So they were starting with 23. And what is the last number? 23 plus 15 minus 1, correct? So equals 37. Yes, okay. So the last one's 37, the first one's 23. So 23 plus 37, the first one plus the last one times how many numbers are there? 15 numbers and divided by 2. So the answer is 60 times 15 divided by 2 equals 450. Thank you, Daniel. Good job. Ollie, good job. Very good. OK， 是不是？老师一说就懂了，对不对？啊，其实像这道题目 ，so we're using two different concepts together, right? So the first concept is find out what is the first number and last number, and then calculate the arithmetic sequence together. Okay, a tube of saline water weighed 50 kilograms contains 30% salt. The contents of salt is 40% when the saline was. How to read this word? Pen, come here. S-A-L-I-N-E. What is that word? Saline. Saline? No. Please find out for me. Say.
SALINE
What does it mean?
Oh, it's like a makeup.
Makeup remover?
What was saline meaning? Let me find it out. Containing or impregnated with salt.
Okay.
就是被 salt 怀孕了。
被怀孕的 salt. 被水被 salt. How to spell it? How to pronounce it?
That's what I was gonna search, but you said I wanted to know what the meaning.
Can you tell me what is saline?
Pronunciation.
Uh-huh.
Bro, why is it intriguing? How do you spell it? No. I know how to spell it.
Come on. Saline?
Bro, it's not loading.
See. Okay, Gordon, can you help me? No, you can't. Daniel?
Here.
Okay, how did
Saline.
saline? Okay. I was right at the very beginning. Saline water. Okay, so very good. So boys and girls, saline water means I think it's a water contains with salt, right?
No, it's
Yeah, so it's the same thing. Luciana, are you drinking Coke?
Oh, I thought you meant.
Okay, so a tube of saline water weighing 50 kilograms contains 30% of salt. So how much salt is going to be there? 50 times 30%, right? Equals 15 kilograms. Okay, so I already helped you a little. The content of salt is 40% when the saline water is left to evaporate. What is the weight of the saline water now? So evaporate means some water has been has faded away, okay? Because of the temperature. Oh, you're drinking lemon tea. Sounds good. I would like to have some lemon tea as well. Okay, so Daniel and Ollie is having different answers. I don't know. OK，我们来买定吧。我们来看，选 Olivia 的，把名字留在这里；选择 Daniel 的，把名字留在这里。Gordon, you vote for Daniel or Ollie? Gordon, put your name here or there. This is Ollie. This is Daniel. Gordon, Luciana, vote for them. So they have different answers. So it's Daniel's. Okay, so Daniel, you cannot put your name on here. No, Gordon and Luciana, you can do that. Sure, Daniel. Okay, so Luciana is vote for Daniel. How about you, Gordon? What? Okay, Gordon, put it here. Ollie, you know, I vote for you. Okay, so let's see, okay? 好，如果我赢了的话，哎呀，Gordon 都把名字给改掉了，不行啊。Okay, so put it here. So everybody, let's see. So I don't know how much the weight of the saline water has been evaporated, but I just say X, okay? So when the water has gone, the salt is never changed. So when we're evaporated some water, the only thing that is keep the same is salt. Okay, so the percentage of salt equals salt divided by water, right? So we know the salt is 15 kilograms, it's not changed, but the water has been minused. So how much has been minused? X. So 50 minus X equals 40%. Get it? So the new percentage, because 15 over 50 equals 30%, right? Because it's before the water has been evaporated, right? And now after the water has been evaporated, so there are X kilograms of water has been gone, but the salt is never gone with the water. So that's why the salt, the percentage has been increased. So it's 15 over 50 minus X. How do we do this, everybody? So 40 equals what? Equals 2 over 5, right, Daniel? Okay, so everybody, I'm going to do this thing. So 叉叉大法，记不记得小朋友们? So I have told you, right? So 75 equals 100 minus 2x. So 2x equals 25. So x equals 12.5. Unfortunately, nobody's right. But the thing is, I think Ollie is right. Okay, this is the amount of water has been evaporated. But the question is, what is the weight of the saline water now? So basically, it's 50 minus 12.5. So the answer is 37.5. Congratulations, Ollie, you get it right. So I am right, Ollie is right. So Ollie, the rest of you, Daniel, Luciana, and Gordon, is gave us each of us $1, okay? 不要忘了 Luciana 1块钱啊 ，Daniel 1块钱 ，Gordon 1块钱啊。Never， 我等下就去问你妈妈要，问你爸爸要去。Okay, number 5, Ollie， 等下我钱拿来了以后我给你啊。Luciana 1块钱啊，现在那个 Gordon 欠我1块钱，然后 Daniel 欠我1块钱，然后 Luciana 欠我1块钱 ，OK？ OK， 好，下面。Okay, so number 5. 那 Luciana， 我们过一会儿你做对了，老师也会给你的呀。
Mom, they're literally little children. Stop asking for their money. Mom, they're little children who don't even have money yet.
Oh, you told me about it. Luciana 很多 red pocket 的。也有很多 Gordon 也有很多 Daniel 很多我都知道的。They have a lot of red pocket money. Every year, like Christmas and Chinese New Year, their parents and grandparents give them a lot of red pocket. $1 is nothing for them. Okay, so there's supposed to be some punishment. They bet for the wrong answer. I was picking up the right person. Okay, so let's take a look at number 5. Mathematical competition has 30 questions. 8 marks are awarded for correctly worked out answers, and 5 marks are deducted for wrong answer, and an unattempted question gets 0 marks. A participant scores 49 marks, find his numbers on unattempted questions, okay? So Ollie, what is unattempted question? That means he leave it open, okay? He didn't answer. So answer right, get 8, and answer wrong, deducted 5. And if you leave it open, there's no mark at all. Okay, 好 ，Daniel 可以不给 ，Daniel 是 standing by his own vote. Yes, you're right. Okay, everybody, if you're making yourself relatively right, you're making it reasonable, I'm going to take away your punishment. So Luciana Gordon 一个人1块钱啊，那 Ollie 你1块我1块啊。Luciana, yes, you didn't get information, agreed, but you didn't ask me either. Don't you? Why you're not asking information, then you vote first. Luciana, you need to learn how to spell lawyer right first. Then you hire a lawyer. OK, Luciana, 快点做题目啊！等一下又要罚钱了。Number 5. How to do this question? This question is hard.
어, 근데 나
我看不了。
爸爸，你看，
잠깐만.
对，这个 Denver 待的时间太长了，5个小时。
음.
Okay, so let's take a look at this question. Okay, so everybody, this question is a little bit hard, harder than the rabbit and chicken. Okay, because there are the third animals is like broken animal, broken leg rabbit or 3 feet chicken. Okay, so usually chicken has 2 legs and rabbit has 4 legs, but in this farm, 有一些有长了3条腿的鸡和1条腿断掉的兔子。 Okay, why is that like that? Because usually when we're doing questions, it's either you get 1 question, 你做对了你就拿1分，对不对？你做错了就不得分嘛，对不对？但这里要倒扣的。Okay, so that's the same thing as AMC 10. Okay, so I'm just to explain like how do we play MC10? So MC8 一共就只有25道题，对不对？你做对一题就得1分，所以满分是25分，对不对？你最多就是0分，对不对？但是 AMC10 你一道题目都不做，不是0分。OK， 25道题，如果你一道题目都不做，有25乘以 1.5。Okay, because every single question you leave it blank, they give you 1.5. That means everybody, if you gave them a blank paper, you still have what? 37.5 points. Okay, so why it's like that? Daniel, answer me. Why it's like that? You don't know. It's because AMC10 is a choice. They have A, B, C, D, E. Okay, so 5 questions. 那你想想看好了，有很多小朋友就会猜呀，他乱猜啊，说不定也会猜对啊，对不对？ So this question, they don't want you to 猜 at all. So if you 不猜，还有37.5，但是你猜是不是只有1/5，只有 20% 的可能性猜对啊，对不对？所以说你有可能1分都得不到。So that is the thing. OK， 所以说 MC10 question 25道题，每道题得6分，满分是150分，0分没有的，最低37.5分。但是也有小朋友得0分，怎么样？他每一道题都做了，每道题都做错了，所以是0分。OK， 那么在AMC10 里面是不是有3个小动物啊？这个是兔子，这个是断了腿的兔子，这个是鸡，对不对？3 case, 3 scenario, right? Okay, so for this question, the same. If you get it right, you get 8 points. If you don't get it, you leave it open, you get 0 point. But if you get it wrong, you get what? -5. Get it? So it's totally different. Okay, so we can say that. We can say you get, the question is, find his number of unattempted questions. So that means we can make this one X. Or, because this X need to times 0, so do we need this X at all? No, we can just have the right one X and the wrong Y, correct? But X plus Y is not equals to 30. It's smaller or equals to 30. Why it still can be equal to 30? Because maybe this student get no attempted questions. Understand, everybody? Okay, so that's the first thing. So the second one is what? Is 8 times X plus -5 times Y should equals to 49 marks. Correct, everybody? So we have 8x minus 5y equals 49. Okay, so now it's time to make a listing. So 8x equals 49 plus 5y. So for this one, no matter x is odd or even, ax must be even. Correct? So this is odd. That means 5y must be an odd as well. So y must equals odd as well. Okay, so let's try different answers. When y equals 1, x equals what? 49 plus 5 equals 54. Sorry, x is no answer for the whole number because you cannot have 1.5个对，对不对？要不然就1个对、2个对、3个对，没有1.5个对。So y cannot equals to 2. Sorry, equals to 3. So y cannot equals 2 either because y is an odd number. So y equals 3. So 49 plus 15 equals 64. So 8, yes, we can see x equals 8, right? Because 8 8 60等于49加15. So we can have y equals 3 and x equals 8. So plus together equals 11. And yes, 11 is smaller than 30. So we can have 8 question right, 3 question wrong. So how many questions he didn't do? 30 minus 8 minus 3 equals 19. Get it? Okay, so there is possibly other answers. So let's try 5. So 49 plus 25 equals 74. Obviously, no. And how about 7? So 49 plus 35 equals 84. Obviously, no. Let's take a look at 9. So 49 plus 45 equals 94. 94 still cannot be divisible by 8. So 11. So 49 plus 55 equals 104. I'm sorry, 104. Yes, it could be divisible by 8. So 104 divided by 4 equals 13. And we can say 11 plus 13 equals 24, still smaller than 30. So we have another set of the question. 30 minus 24 equals 6. So the attempted answer will be 6. So there are 2 possible answers, 19 and 6. Understand, everybody? Okay, so let's take a look at the last one. 6. There are 120 guests in a party. Every 3 ladies consume a bottle of wine. Every 2 gentlemen consume a bottle of wine. That's hilarious. 为什么女的比男的喝的少？So 48 bottles of wine are consumed in all. How many female guests are there? Okay, everybody, please do that. Very easy. Okay, so let's take a look at this one. Okay, so I don't know how many gentlemen are there, but I'm going to say the lady plus the gentleman equals 120, right? So every 3 lady consume 1 bottle, so it's lady divided by 3 plus gentleman divided by 2 equals 48. So I'm going to times both left side and right side 6 because I hate fractions, right? Everybody knows that. So 2L plus 3G equals 648, so 288. And I'm going to times 2, so 2L plus 2G equals 240. So minus it, so gentleman equals 48. So how many of the ladies are there? 120 minus 48 equals 72. Okay, so that's how we get it. So if you want to check your answer, that's pretty easy. 72 divided by 3 equals 24, and 48 divided by 2 equals 24. So 24 plus 24 equals 48 bottles of wine. Okay, they drink a lot, obviously. So everybody, this is the how to do the thing. So we have a couple questions for your homework. So most of them we have already did, but the rest of the 6 questions will be your homework. But I strongly suggest you go through every single question we did today, because that's the basic, very important part of AMC 8, because most of the question is based on algebra. Okay, so this is the algebra questions to solve the word problem. And again, for all of you, which is studying in Canada, so this is also the very important part for the grade 10. Okay, yes, I know, Ollie, I'm sorry. So in Canada, grade 10, you're going to see all those questions again in your math textbook. Okay, Gordon, so if you can finish this with no problem at all, that means when you're grade 10, the word problem is no problem at all for you as well. Okay, so that's it for today's class, and please finish your homework, and I'm going to give you some calculations because I noticed that Daniel's still very good, but Gordon is a little bit decreasing the speed, right, Gordon? Okay, so just a little bit practice, because you know what? A lot of people think math is not about calculation. I agree with that. But the thing is, if you don't do the calculation, you don't have the sense of the sense of the feeling of the numbers, then it's very hard for you to go beyond later on. Okay, so that's it for today's class. Wish you have a wonderful night and a wonderful morning for some of you. And that's it. Okay, bye-bye.
I'm not